Who was the most frightening child you've ever met? Quite a few years ago, I agreed to babysit for a friend. She had a few kids, and I had an infant son I brought with me. On the second day, one of her sons, about 9 at the time, grabbed his younger brother and faced me down loudly, yelling they were not going to school that day. I was sitting on the couch nursing my son under a blanket. I calmly told the little protester that, indeed, yes, he was going to school, and they had better get going to the bus stop. He grabbed his brother and dragged him out of my sight. I assumed they were getting their things to catch the bus. He appeared a few minutes later holding his father's gun, which he pointed at my head, smirking the whole time. I was frozen with my son in my lap. He yelled, "I told you I'm not going to school, bitch," and pulled the trigger. There was a click, but no bang. He said the F word and pulled it again. A click and nothing. He threw the gun at me, grabbed his brother by the hand, and ran out the door and down the street. So I got my shaking under control. I called his mother at work and told her I quit immediately, and she had until yesterday to come home and deal with him before I called the police. His father arrived 10 minutes later. Mad as hell, he'd had to leave work. I gave him boat barrels for leaving a gun out where that little maniac could find it, but told him at least he had enough brain cells to keep it unloaded. He gave me a strange look and walked to the front door and fired 2 shots into the tree in the yard. I fainted. Turns out only the first 2 chambers had been empty. I left and never went back.